brother, your history is rich, and your story. I said I wanna hear your story. I wanna share it. Um, how long have you been really actually rapping? Like you can say that. I'm gonna say it's been 20 years plus. Easy. Since the late 90s.
Yeah, 99.
So his his rapping ability is able to drink liquor. I mean, that's, you know what I'm saying? He's been doing it that long, but he's still a young man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. With that being said, yo, who and what are some of your influences? Whether it's as an MC or just as a man in general in life.
My influence music-wise is like Big J, Nas, The Lox, Beanie Siegel, you know, Half a Mil, AZ, Nas, probably say Nas like that. You know, that type of people that was really putting those words together. You know what I mean? We used to study like the hip hop quotable, the Source magazine.
Absolutely.
Shit,
I used to put them shits on my bedroom wall.
Me too, bro.
So put them on my bedroom.
Yeah, me too. I used to really study that shit. So, you know, people that would, you know, really put the words together.
Yeah, it's magnificent poetry. It's eloquent literacy. It's like vocal velvet.
Yeah, vocal velvet.
You know what I'm saying? Just, you know.
That nigga said vocal velvet.
I mean, I came up with that when I heard what's the brother name? He's a professor at Georgetown. Dr. Michael Eric Dyson.
Okay, yeah.
Yo, the way he articulates everything, I just be like, it's vocal velvet.
Yeah, that's all.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
But like I said, you're a lyrical juggernaut. Now you brought up a particular MC that was somebody that has already interviewed that I have some kind of connection with. I know what's his favorite rapper. Half a Mil. I had heard him, I forgot about him. He made me go back and check him.
Gully.
Yeah, my guy, Gully. Shout out to my man Gully TV. Man, he's, to me, I forever stand-up guy.
That's my man.
You know what I mean? Good dude. But if you could just speak on the Half a Mil, because he made me go back and check him. I'm like, I'm trying to convince him to do a Half a Mil documentary, you know, whatever. But
they got one that just dropped, matter of fact.
Right.
Half a Mil, my man Deuce Jones put me on Half a Mil back in the day.
Okay.
And just like his whole style, man, they was putting the words together. Even to this day, I listen to that shit. They just well put together. You know, well put together music is timeless.
Yeah, and it's out of this world. Yeah, and it was cut so short. It's so trash.
Yeah, God bless his soul.
Yeah, and his family. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get on the little commercialized shit just a bit. You were with? Did you get the C Cookie line? Cause this motherfucker was on Empire on Fox. If y'all don't know this shit, he was on. Am I bullshitting? No, that's a fucking fact, right?
Yo, came from the projects wanting more. All-nighters trapping in front of the corner store. Bitch shoes irrelevant, you don't even matter. I splatter your brains like you catch the stink gather. That's how these females get, man. Weak. What? You gonna cry, man?
I mean, please elaborate. What was that experience like?
That was a dope experience. That was my first time acting, man.
Okay.
That was my first time acting. I got to roll through a friend of mine named Lights in Philly. He was did a lot of work with me.
Okay.
His manager, Quad, God bless his soul, had plugged me with the situation. And when they plugged me, they called me. I thought they was bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, they called me and they was like, yo, we sent the video. They sent one of Lights' videos to the casting director. The casting director was like, bring the Lights, bring the big dude that's in the video too. So she called me and it was like a Tuesday. They was like, yo, we want you to come audition, but you gotta be here by Thursday in Chicago.
Okay.
We all gassed up, drove like 11 hours, went down there.
Right.
And I ended up getting the part. I left the audition. 20 minutes later, somebody called me from Chicago, me in the car, and it was them, like saying I got the part.
Would you like to do more acting?
Yeah.
Outside of, because they still had you in a rapper artist aspect.
Can't be playing like a battle rapper.
Right, yeah.
I would definitely do more acting. The acting will outlive the music. You know what I'm saying? Like you see how Ice-T is still like, what's that?
Absolutely,
CSI?
yeah. LL Cool J,
LL Cool
Queen
J,
Latifah, Will Smith.
Yeah, I would definitely like to do that.
Yeah.
And it pays well.
Yeah, they say the movie checks are way bigger than the. What Ghostface say waiting on royalties is like waiting on a baby or something like that. He said on purple tape, something to that effect. Now me bringing up the purple tape, just my shit is hip hop's biggest fan. But I ask you your influences. I want to talk about the music that you got out. But right before I do that, what? And I know mine change every day. What are your top 5 favorite albums? Just right now, at this very moment. And I know they change. No pressure. No pressure.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, Life After Death. Shit.
Half a mil joint? Okay, yeah.
Jay-Z, definitely Jay-Z.
Which one's you Jay? Which Jay? He got a couple. I was.
Some days it's Reasonable Doubt, some days it's Blueprint.
Okay, it don't matter. All right, that's 3.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's 3. I'm fit.
Classic.
Got 2 more. Can I get 2 more? We got the big. We got the half a mil. We got. Oh, you give me all Brooklyn. You gave me all Brooklyn. And I'm not like I said, I'm from Baltimore. I ain't, I like West Coast and all that down south. I'm just like, but
like the albums that influenced me is classic to me. Like,
okay,
right.
Like
Lots.
Which one?
Okay. You know what I mean? Even Beanie Siegel, like, you know what I mean? They influenced me. So like to me, they classic.
Yeah.
Like, I remember where I was at that time of life. Was love.
You remember where you was at when you heard What Your Life Like? Nigga, mine's is real. Everything signed and sealed. And if you ever actually been to jail or prison, his articulation, he turned the actual experience into a auditory movie.
He's a monster.
Absolutely, yeah. And we in Trenton, we right next to Philly.
Yeah, he's my man. That's my man.
That's your man. Okay, I wish him well. You know what I mean. Legendary, iconic shit. You know what I mean? Now you brought up the locks. Okay, now I'm about to go here. You have some legendary, iconic cosigns behind you. With you, I don't know if they behind you, with you, whatever you want to call it. Terror Squad, the Locks, D Block, So Raspy. Can you break down how that situation came to be and what it is right now and moving forward? Because you got songs with Jada. I couldn't find no song with you and Joe, but I know you and Joe, Fat Joe, Don Cartagena, Joey Crack, have been in heavy cahoots. I don't know if cahoots is the proper word, but y'all have a relationship, a friendship. You know what I mean? That comes off as very genuine. If you don't mind elaborating on those relationships and what they mean to you, and even what they are, behind your power right now.
I mean, coming from where we come from, those relationships is everything. Because at the end of the day, like coming out of a city like Trenton, where it's so hard for us to get recognized, we get overlooked so much. To be able to have those cosigns by those two people that's respected in the game,
I can feel that.
It's a blessing.
Absolutely.
So it's like, it's love, and I'm grateful and humble just that they co-sign on what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Because I just stayed true to myself and stayed authentic to what I know.
Yeah, because I'll be honest with you. As a fan, when I listen to you, I believe every single thing you're saying.
Right.
Like, this is nothing you can just make up. These are things that you have literally witnessed yourself. The details in it are so pure.
Right.
We could call it authentic, but they're just so pure. They are, what do people say? Nobody has a story like yours.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like people write their own life stories and books and things of that nature. Like, nobody, you can't make this shit up.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? I get that from your music. You know what I mean? And that's what I genuinely appreciate about it. It made me a fan.
Right.
Like I said, I ain't gonna lie. I've been kind of bullshitting with it because I be trying to check up on. It's so much content out here.
Yeah.
But it's too much because it's like, all right, this is that. Nah. But you know, for whatever it's worth, hopefully a lot of people get their shit together. But you know, everybody can't go.
Yeah.
But you're going. How much am I gonna say this, brother? You're going.
One day at a time.
One day at a time. Okay. Well, I mean, So Raspy. You with the So Raspy. You got the TS with you. And that is very significant. It's very significant. Now you put out a project. I don't want to mess it up because I might have missed something. What is the latest project you just put out?
The latest project I dropped was called Sliptober. I dropped that October 10th last year.
Right.
The latest video I just dropped is called Last Days, featuring Push, Castro, Trip, and Kilogram, and another video called Mind Playing, featuring Harlem, Big Mar, my man Reeves, they all artists from Trin. So right now what I'm just doing, because it's Corona and what's going on in the world, I'm just not really exhausting my original material.
Okay.
So what I did was I just went in the studio for like 2 weeks and did a mixtape over all like classic instrumentals.
Yes, you did.
And I just involved like different artists from the city that's moving.
And that's
I'm
love.
trying to show like a unified front and try to show people like there's strength in numbers. And at the end of the day, like the millions is in the movement. People want to see movements. People back movements. So this like we from the city where like the mindset is crabs in the barrel. Everybody competing with each other.
I'm from Baltimore. The motherfuckers is the same way.
Yeah, real shit. Real shit. So it's just like.
So I appreciate you allowing me with your time. I don't mean to cut you off, but yeah.
So I'm just trying to show people like, yo, look, we can come together and everybody can still do their own thing, but we can still do this, and you know what I mean. Just make the picture bigger. You know what I mean?
Because let me put my cup down. Because see, we could all be like this, right? You can slap somebody, bop bop. But if everybody come together, you got 2 fists. 2 fist punches, bop bop, is way stronger than 2 slaps. Now a slap will put you on your ass, but a punch will knock you the fuck out. You be sitting there like it. You know what I mean?